Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Ripple has already informed Judge Torres that they are prepared to go to trial. The second quarter of 2024 is a good moment to bring them to trial. Both Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson fall within this category. Ripple was found responsible for illicit securities offers and helping the perpetrators of those crimes. That being said, even Mark Fagan has acknowledged that this is going to be a difficult case for them to win, so I guess there is a case there. Moreover, there are many potential adverse outcomes. Who will testify? Where do we go from here to obtain Hinman for another round? It would be challenging to get the ex-SEC chairman himself, Jay Clayton, to testify, but it is possible. Just putting it bluntly, the stakes are too low. The SEC is losing time and power, and it could cost them a lot if they don't act soon. And, this is their last-ditch effort to turbocharge and get ahead in this appeals case. Many legal experts have told us that the prosecution is very likely to abandon these charges if that doesn't occur. Now they need the judge's permission to do that. It's likely that nobody will raise any complaints. I think it's safe to say that Ripple will survive without any fees being applied. There is consensus that it is possible. Because the SEC is taking a huge chance here, and they probably won't win the facts. But they really stunk it up for Judge Torres. And I seriously doubt they'll fare any better in front of a real-life jury. Now, I'll tell you this, I don't think attracting XRP investors is really crucial. If we want to enter the next phase of crypto's growth, I don't think we need to solve any of the remaining problems. And that's the point for us. Once we reach a bull run, a growth phase, or whatever you want to call to it as XRP for the first time, we will go through one of these periods because we want XRP to be able to excel unconstrained. We didn't have complete US liquidity in 2017, so consumers couldn't just buy XRP straight from their Coinbase or crack an account, but now they can. You can simply add XRP to your Coinbase account by purchasing it with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, or some other cryptocurrency. In addition, the most recent reversal was almost disastrous for XRP because most of the other big cryptocurrencies had access to direct fiat liquidity. Once things get going again in this sector, I believe we will see solid growth, although I hope the SEC takes a severe beating. It doesn't really matter if Brad and Chris are present at the pay penalty or not. The SEC will suffer public relations damage if it has to quietly drop the accusations. However, I don't think that makes a huge difference in how XRP performs. Bateman, Sam Free. His legal team is fighting for his temporary freedom, arguing against the agreement proposed by the prosecution since, he can't prepare adequately without it. In light of the situation before him, there is simply too much data to process. He must be set at liberty. He should have considered that before trying to influence the testimony of potential witnesses. I really hope the judge spits in his face and tells him no, but we all know how that goes in the real world. The newly liberated Sam Bateman is still quite wealthy. Many influential people count him as a friend. I also wouldn't be surprised if they gave in to your request. Time will tell, but I really hope it isn't. Please know how much I appreciate the support of everyone who has followed my new Twitter account, see the footer for the link. Mine was taken over by SIM swappers, and I haven't gotten the connection fixed here yet if you want to follow me. It was hilarious, though. I visited one of these Twitter rooms yesterday. To keep it short, I wanted to have a crypto talk. And before I could get a word in edgewise, they were all shouting. There's a lot of vegetation and a fake Buddha mountain up in this area. My only response was, No, it's me. They're saying things like, yeah, right. It's you, and just like that, I lost access to the facilities. Consequently, I now operate a separate online persona. Also, I'm going to give that one a shot at maturing. It feels great to reconnect with the Twitter community and resume real-time conversations. Sorry, I missed today's proposed new tax rules from the Internal Revenue Service and the Treasury. On Thursday, the U.S. Treasury Department and the Internal Revenue Service proposed guidelines that would make it more difficult for cryptocurrency investors to avoid paying taxes. In their reporting, they prioritize accuracy. Cryptocurrency exchanges are not obligated to provide you with the same forms that stock exchanges do, although I believe Uphold also does so. You should disclose this not only to the investor but also to the Internal Revenue Service. They aim to make it work like receiving a 1099 from your broker, which details the stocks and prices at which you sold them. They want to argue the same thing about cryptocurrency trading platforms. Now, it can be really helpful in some situations, as a lot of the information I get is useful at tax time. When individuals are on their own to solve a problem. This is complete bullshit. Buying cryptocurrency is more difficult than buying stocks on Charles Schwab because unless I execute a rollover, the broker already knows everything about my crypto holdings. Surely cryptography is unique. We aren't just going to acquire it, store it, and then sell it. We frequently move between multiple sales platforms. This means that, in most circumstances, these reports won't be as thorough as the ones we receive from our typical brokerages. But here's the strange part, they want to do this for DeFi, too. And I'm completely lost as to how this would function. However, I assume I will receive a tax form if I make a transaction through Uniswap. The whole point is to update this type of investment vehicle for the 21st century. The government will figure out stablecoins, taxation, asset classification, and the securities and commodities markets. This is where it will rapidly occur. Not everything they do will be to our liking, but what can we do? Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Please subscribe and like as always. See you soon, bye.